this time of year, this is harvest time of year, it's actually starting to get a little past then. But if you drive around the country, you see all these big grain bins, they're full of corn. And that corn makes a bunch of dust, a bunch of corn dust. And when you put all that corn into a grain bin, it puts a bunch of dust in the air, okay? So the stuff we're using to simulate the corn dust right now is going to be just cornstarch. And when cornstarch is laying on the table in a pile like this, here's what happens when you light it.
Nothing.
Nothing at all, right? So cornstarch doesn't really burn when it's in a pile. All right, so if you have a big pile of corn dust, not a big deal. Okay, on the other hand, and when I get done here, I'll have you tell me what's different about that pile and what we're using here.
What if that?
Okay, so
Post
this
this
is
on
just
YouTube.
a rolled up piece of paper with the cornstarch inside it, okay? You all right, Kayla?
Won't that burn fire? How can you burn fire?
Okay,
Rolling
check.
joint. Won't that fire? I don't know how to say it. Won't that burn?
Are we gonna catch fire? Whoa!
Whoa! Oh, sick!
You knocked the pencil out.
Whoa!
There it gets so much hotter.
Should I try?
That was
Try
bad.
again, try again.
No, you cannot.
Because you're gonna burn yourself.
What's the
You're
difference
breathing
between
in.
when it's in a pile on there and what just happened here? Why is it burned now? Court, why is it burned now?
It's like in the air with oxygen.
Yeah, it's in the air with a bunch of oxygen, so it's all spread out, right? Now, same idea when you have a bunch of dust
Smells
laying in
good
a
now.
pile, no
Smells really
big
good.
deal, but as soon as there's air in between it,
How do you not like
then it
the
becomes a
smell?
problem. Okay?
It smells really good.
Do it again.
Okay, last thing. This is our model of a grain bin. Come on back, Dakota. This is the model of the grain bin. Like we said before, it is not a problem when it's piled up like that. So what I'm going to do here is just light a couple candles that are down inside the grain bin here.
Light a couple.
Grain bin.
And then your hand blows up, right?
It's a jack-o'-lantern. It's not a jack-o'-lantern. It's a jack-o'-lantern. It's not a jack-o'-lantern.
So in a grain bin, once you dump all the corn and stuff in there, the dust just sets in the air, right? So they have the dust spread out, but what it's lacking is a spark. In this case, I've got a bunch of the cornstarch in this hose here, and then I've got the fire
He's gonna
inside.
blow it.
Okay, when it's open like this, you see the flame goes, but then it dissipates pretty quickly, right? Because there's plenty of room for it to go. When it's in a contained area, then it changes just a little bit, okay?
I know. Put the lid on it and have it blow off.
Okay, here.
Isn't it gonna?
So we have the spark.
Now
All we need is the air, and we need it to spread out. So this is a very small. The ones you see are like huge, right? So you're saying like thousands and thousands of times bigger than this creates a big explosion.
I might go do
Okay?
that.
Every
Just
couple
light
of
one on
years,
fire.
every couple of years, some people die in grain bin
never mind.
explosions, and it's just like from irresponsible people. It's the dust is all there. You just need a spark.